Let my revenge begin.
覚悟してろよ。行くぜ。
Welcome to World Breaker Coo's Reviews. I'm your host, World Breaker Coo, and today I am bringing you Transformers Earthrise, Voyager class, Grapple, and Starscream. Sorry, I'm putting some lotion on. This review is brought to you by Equate Beauty. It's the best Vaseline or lotion you can get. It's your money. All right, so here we go. We've got two Voyager class figures that I've been waiting for. The Starscream that I've always wanted. And let's just jump into them. Let's start with Grapple. Grapple is an old school G1 character from the great days. And I love this truck mode. The transformation is really simple. It's actually fun to do. The truck looks amazing. I love the detail. I have a couple scratches on mine, which sucks, but you know, it's what it is. Overall, it's a cool figure. And yes, you can move that top portion around anywhere you want. It does extend. You can move that up and down. And there's a spot here where you can tow other items from this wave. So that's a cool little set there. It rolls perfectly fine. I like it. I like it. And you can tell just by looking at this, especially the bottom, that this is a really simple transformation. Okay. I'll actually show that one on screen. As far as his scale goes, he is a bit small for Voyager. In his transformation mode anyway. So you can see that Wheeljack here is out of scale. So that sucks, but what do you expect? Now, they'd have to make him a leader class in order to give him an appropriate scale. Then we have Starscream. Okay. They just had the Sea Starscream, which was a, what do you call those jets? The I can't remember the name of these jets, the Quintesson jets, something, I can't remember. But they just had this one. This one is a great figure still. But this is what you're used to seeing from the old days. That is fantastic. Again, if you look at the bottom, that's not too much complicated stuff going on there. So I very much so like this vehicle mode on both of them. Okay. Again, there's some scratches on mine, some paint defects, but besides that, I love the size of this thing. This thing is, for a Voyager, you can see how much larger he is than Grapple in his alt mode. So yeah, there's that. So I very much so like him. He has some different spots. You can put his guns. You can put his guns here, on the side, up there, or even on the back, which is just weird. So there's that. Now to transform Grapple, I will actually do this on camera. You know what? I'm not going to do this on camera. You guys can watch other videos for that. I'm just going to transform him and we'll get into the next phase. Da, 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 da. Okay, and here we have Starscream and Grapple in their transform modes. So they look really good. Neither one of these transformations is very difficult, so I appreciate that. They have it's just enough to, you know, make you appreciate it, but not enough to make you irritated. So that's always a good thing. We'll look at Grapple first. Grapple is looking mighty fine in his robot mode. And yes, you can take the weapon off, which looks really cool. And if you flip around his hand, you can add guns, or this device right here, onto that peg. And then you can just clip the gun in somewhere up here, like so. Okay? So I like that touch. I like the eyes. The Grapple looks really good. And you don't have to have the Grapple. You could just take the Grapple part off. Hence the name Grapple. If I can get it transformed. There we go. I like that. And then you can just store this on the back if you would like to. If I can get that fully plugged in. I'm having some real problems plugging things in today. Okay. All right. So I like him. I like him. I think if I had to give this guy a score, I would give him a 8.5 to a 9. So he's a really good figure. Glad to have him in my collection. I can't wait for Inferno. Now, looking at Starscream, we have to bring in the other Starscream. But first, let's take a look at him. His eyes look really good. I like the face. The red is really prominent. No scuffing or anything like that, like the Siege counterpart. I don't like how hollow it is here. Okay, but you know, the null rays look better than they. Well, I can't say they're better than the Siege. They just look more accurate. Okay, the Siege is going for something different. The only thing I don't like about this is the backpack with the nose cone, but it is cool how the nose cone slides down here. I love that. I really do. I mean, it's kind of silly when you leave like that, but I like how it slides all the way down during the transformation. He's a relatively clean looking guy. And let's take a look at his brother, well, his other counterpart. And I think some of you would say that they're the same height. No, these are not the same height. If you look, which one looks taller than you? They're on the same playing field. It should easily be the Siege Starscream, okay? Just slightly. All right, the null rays are different, but he's a bit taller. He has longer legs than this counterpart, okay? His torso is probably a little bit smaller, but not by much. I like the head in this one because it has a light piping, okay? Light piping is a nice feature. He's very dirtied up. His backpack is not as bad as this one, but it protrudes more, which is funny. So I guess you give and you take, right? All right. So overall, if I had to pick one of these, I'm hands down, I'm going to say this guy. This one has waist articulation and better functionality with the legs. I mean, look how much you can get that. That's nice. But the fact that this Starscream had chest issues where this would pop off, you know, very easily, okay, that was an issue for me. This one does not have that issue. And although he does not have as much range, you can lift the skirt up and get the knee at some decent movement. Okay, he does not move side to side due to transformation, but I don't think that's a deal breaker for me. I'm going to keep this one for a little while. I might sell him eventually. I don't know. I still like this one, and I like the null rays, so we'll see. But for now, this is the Starscream for me. Thank you for watching. Until next time, peace and Starscream grease.